And we got to get to this. Wrong way crashes have long been a problem on North Texas roads. Months ago, our very own photojournalist Tom Cosley was driving into work early one morning, as he does all the time, when he saw what appeared to be headlights driving toward him. Look at this video. Driving toward him on the Central Expressway. You see that off to the left-hand side of your screen. This was near the Hall Street exit in downtown Dallas. And back in May, 4 people, including 2 children, were killed in a wrong-way crash on I-45. Now, this happened between Wilmer and Ferris. Police say the wrong-way driver was a woman with 2 children inside that vehicle. She clipped 2 vehicles, then struck another one head-on. The woman died, and a male driver died as well. Joining me to talk about this problem is Tony Hartzell with the Texas Department of Transportation. Tony, want to jump right into it. How is TxDOT helping to raise awareness on our roads?
So thanks for having me. First off, our thoughts and prayers are with the family of the officer here. Anytime we have wrong way crashes, what TxDOT does is we go and evaluate the corridors and make sure all of our wrong way signs and do not enter signs are at every intersection on those ramps that are leading from the wrong way. So we do have those wrong way and do not enter signs. We always go check the corridors to ensure they're still there. And we've spent over the last several years millions of dollars reviewing those signs and other information that we put at each of these highway intersections. One of the things that we've done in the past few years is putting out the reflective buttons at the end of an exit ramp, but those buttons actually reflect red if you're traveling the wrong way up an exit ramp. And so that's supposed to give the drivers a visual cue that they're going the wrong way. That, with the other signs combined, is a lot of information to tell drivers that they're driving the wrong way. Of course, we don't know any of the specifics on the incident here today, but we always are looking at ways to provide that sort of wrong way information on every highway intersection in the Dallas district.
Yeah, anything to get the driver's attention. You know, we talked to you this summer as well about how TxDOT was reevaluating ramps at major intersections. What can you tell us about how that project is going?
So we've done almost all of the intersections of every major highway in the Dallas district. That's all of our urban counties, Dallas, Collin, Denton, Rockwall, where we go out and look at the signage to make sure that it's appropriate, that those wrong way signs are there, and that those traffic buttons are in place. But also it's important to note that on the highways themselves, there are the traffic buttons in between the lanes. And if you're driving the correct way, they will show white. But if you're driving the wrong way all along the highway, you're going to have the buttons showing red, indicating again that you're driving the wrong way. So there are multiple ways that drivers get that information, or should get that information, that they're going the wrong way.
Yeah, if they're in fact paying attention. Tony Hartzell with TxDOT, thanks so much for joining us this morning. Look, we've told you the story and what has went down this morning with the information that we do have. So we want to make sure that we can give you some solutions to hopefully, rectify these issues. Just this past summer, Dallas police warned drivers about what to do if it happened to them. And they also shared tips with us on how to avoid that scary situation. DPD saying this: if you spot a wrong way driver, move to the farthest right lane as quickly and safely as possible. If you're driving at night, try to stay in the far right lane. Police say a lot of wrong way drivers are typically in the fast lane on the left-hand side, is what we're speaking of, when they hop on the freeway. If you do see a wrong way driver, call 911 when it's safe to do so. Give police the make and model of the vehicle if you can.